So this is the newest release of Jeremiah and Chance the Rapper's mixtape, Merry Christmas Little Mama, which have been re-released for this year. It is 10 tracks, 36 minutes, and 49 seconds. Thanks. Now let's get into it. So, for all of you who may not know who Chance the Rapper was, Chance the Rapper is a prominent artist from Chicago who came out with his mixtape 10 Days, and then he came out with his mixtape Acid Rack, which got critical acclaim and led to some people saying that he was an industry plant since he had famous features, but he did not get the crediting or the sample credit to actually have the album on Spotify and actually make money from it. So that's something. And also, he came out with his critically acclaimed album Coloring Book, who was supposed to be called Chance 3, but for some reason he decided to change it to Coloring Book. It even won the Best Rap Album of the Year. So, bravo to Chance. And now we're at this newest mixtape, which is Merry Christmas Little Mama. Now let's get into it. All right. Now, Merry Christmas Little Mama, you can definitely tell that it's a certified mixtape, and not in a good way, I should have to say. Like, take a song like Little Bit, which is sounds demo quality, and it is called a intro track, but intro tracks are supposed to be short. This is actually, I think, the longest track on the whole mixtape. So you have your intro track, 4 minutes and 11 seconds, which intro tracks are supposed to be short by nature, but it's pretty damn long. I mean, that's something that you kind of drop the ball on. And putting the demo quality aside, all throughout this whole like song, all he does is just repeat the word little bit, which I'm saying to myself, wow, they definitely could do better. And they are definitely influenced maybe by the Amigos or the Southern style that is totally being pervasive throughout Chicago. Probably the track style that have been pervasive, like drill music, that is definitely coming out of Chicago. And Chance is definitely influenced by Southern rap. So that's something right there. And that's not the only song that's on this album that I can definitely see an influence of Southern rap. Take a song like Are You Live, or Are You Live? And the song right here, it definitely have them at least sampling the Amigos flow all throughout the whole track, which isn't bad, but it isn't really Chance, or isn't what Chance is known for as a rapper. When Chance stick to his more traditional stuff and ideas that he is known for, like on a song like Family 4, it has this gospel choir singing with Jeremiah. I very much appreciate it. Or when he sticks to his whole idea of calling back to his childhood, like a song like Miss Parker, which talk about a crush he had on an older woman. I really appreciate that. Or when you have a song like Hold It Down, which Chance is talking about how his favorite cousin is coming to town and he wants to celebrate with him. I very much appreciate that whole topic or concept of talking about his family, which he does throughout the whole mixtape. But sometimes I feel that Chance kind of like is like a stick in the mud and kind of ruins a little bit of the vibe. Like take a track like Down With That, which Chance talks about. Well, Jeremiah has this like beautiful falsetto on the album, and Chance just appears and just say, "Are you down with that? Are you down with that?" And that kind of just takes me out of the whole song a little bit. The all-stars of this mixtape have got to be the choirs and groups that sing all throughout the whole album. Like with Big Kid again, it has this beautiful children's choir that I thought was an awesome touch. Or you take a song like Are You Live, which talks about, which actually has this like chanting, like group choir or street choir, not even street choir, just seems like a group of people just chanting the hook. I thought that was pretty nice. And I also like the more subdued tracks on here, like One More Cry and Stranger at the Piano. Stranger at the Piano heavily samples um, the Jackson 5's uh, I Want You Back, which I kind of was turned off. I wish it was a little bit more original, like a track like Let It Snow, where they have like this twist. I thought it would be a Let It Snow cover, but they kind of like twist it a little bit into making it their own thing. I really like a cover like that, to be for real with you. Let It Snow also has this great line where Chance says that instead of being a industry plant, he's the root, as in the root of something new, the root of music. I just thought that that was a very clever twist on the whole idea of being a industry plant. I thought that was a very clever line. Overall, this album is pretty good, but it's definitely a rough draft and demo quality. And I thought that as a release, they could have like maybe cut a few edges and made it a little bit more polished. So I'm giving this album an overall 5. But if you definitely want to hear some extra material from a rapper like Chance and Jeremiah, check this out mixtape out. It's pretty okay. Now please like and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I am out. So I wish everybody a happy and Merry Christmas for the day. Whoop, whoop.